The 2010 census needs to count every person residing in the United States. We can only hope to achieve this goal with the cooperation of the public. When you receive your census form in the mail, please fill it out and mail it back. Through Take 10, you'll be able to find out in nearly real time what proportion of your community's households have sent in their 2010 census forms. You'll be able to make comparisons between your community's participation rate and those of neighboring communities, or even a community across the country. You'll be able to look up participation rates from 2000. In short, we're inviting you to take a step inside the operations behind your census. We hope that this may give you a greater sense of ownership over the 2010 census, not just in your household, but also for your community. By accessing your community's participation rate in real time, you'll have the opportunity to see whether your community is keeping up with the nation, nearby communities, and its own performance during the 2000 census. If your community is falling behind, knowing that gives you a chance to advocate among your neighbors to mail back their census forms. If you're a community leader, we hope you'll monitor your participation rate and take steps to encourage your constituents to mail back their census forms, especially in those census tracts within your borders showing lower than average mail-back response. In 2000, about 3/4 of occupied households mailed back their census forms. We hope that the Take 10 campaign will help us as a nation meet or beat that figure. Each census since 1970 has relied upon mailed forms for the majority of data collection. Census Bureau enumerators collect the rest of the data during an in-person interview of all households from which we have not received a completed form in the mail. Collecting in-person interviews is really expensive and can be less accurate than data collected from mail-out, mail-back forms. Indeed, for every 1% increase in mail-back participation, the federal government saves $80 to $90 million. In 2000, we published real-time response rates. Though the data were rough and the tools for displaying them were clunky by today's standards, the campaign nonetheless helped reverse a 3-decade-long decline in mail response rates. There are 2 important innovations in the Take 10 program this time. First, we will provide daily rates for very small geographical areas called census tracts in our jargon. Each census tract contains about 4,000 people. Second, the rates we publish will be the ratios of return questionnaires to the total number of forms successfully delivered. These should be useful indicators of the rate at which people in your community are mailing back their census forms. We hope you enjoy watching along with us the 2010 census results come in.